My name is Swalia Khanam and I did my masters from Jamia Millia Islamia and I did my specialization in development communication. Okay. Hello sir, hello ma'am. My topic is communication. Communication is the act of transferring information from one place to another. Although it is very simple definition, like you have just to transfer your thoughts, your views from one to another, but जब हम ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं अपने व्यूज़ और थॉट्स, उसमें बहुत सारे मीडियम्स आते हैं जो जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स है. लाइक हम किस मीडियम से उसको
If you can just stick to English.
Okay. Although this is very simple definition, but when we think about how to convey, it becomes a little more complex because there are mediums through which we transfer our views, our thoughts, our ideas. There are 4 types of categories in communication: verbal, spoken, non-verbal, written and visualization. In verbal, we speak. In verbal, it comes oral and written. 2 types comes under oral. In non-verbal, we use our gestures, postures, positions, different types of things like our body language, all just related to our body language. Third is written. In written communication, we exchange our views, thoughts and everything through emails, mails, books, magazines, internet, messages, WhatsApp, through this. In visualization, we use graphs, charts, maps, logo and other things. Here I am just explaining verbal and non-verbal communication. In verbal communication, we exchange and transmit our ideas through each other. Verbal communication includes 2 types, oral and written. In oral communication, we use our words, but it could be on phone, face to face, or voiceover, through videos, through radios, through this. And in written communication, we use written symbols to communicate, like through messages, mails, letters. In oral communication, like if I am speaking something to the person can easily understand what I am trying to say. Not exactly easily, it depends my speech, my tone, the speed of like how fast I am speaking, how slow I am speaking, because when we speak fast, it becomes difficult to understand, because then the other person's words become like scrambled in our mind. So there are advantages. Quick feedback. When we say something to someone like what are you doing, we can get feedback, like not exactly feedback, we get response on the spot. We don't wait. And trust, because the person we are talking to, the way he speaks, we create the trust according to his way of speaking, because when we talk face to face, we are having conversation with the person face to face, then the person slowly generating his or her trust according to that. And it's easy to trust or like not to trust that person, because we get to know that he's lying, he's not saying truth. We get to know and we catch it very quickly. Disadvantages is sometimes unable to deeply think, because what I just said, you could not think on the spot. You need time. So, and if you just also that because of that you react without thinking. Like if someone scold you, you just shout at that person, but later you realize, I guess I should keep quiet, so I should not say those words to him. So we are just not unable to deeply think. Written communication. In written communication, we use like I have already explained, letters, messages to write. There are advantages and disadvantages. Advantages like we can edit it when we write mail or messages. We can read it on the spot and oh shit, I guess this, we should not write this, so we can erase it and revise it. What I have already written, I can revise it thoroughly, but in verbal communication, I cannot revise it. What I just said, I just said it. Disadvantages is no instant feedback, and it is time consuming. You have to wait for the reply, you have to wait for the response, and you don't even know the other person is getting it or not, or received it or not, because you just send it and you are waiting for that person's response or feedback. Non-verbal communication. In non-verbal communication, it includes gestures, body language, posture, facial expression, etc. Non-verbal communication is sometimes easy to observe and learn and to know the person, because sometimes people say like, okay, you can go it, but you didn't mean it, but your body language can show that. Yeah, you can go it. You can say, yeah, she don't want me to go, but your word is saying you can go it. So in verbal and non-verbal, both can contradict each other sometimes, because like for example, if I'm blind and someone is saying you can go it, like we all say, but you are not mean it. The blind person couldn't understand what he is actually trying to say, but the person who can see can observe that person, so he can tell that yeah, he don't want me to go there, he want me to do that, and can easily say that he is interested or not. In non-verbal communication, there are three elements: appearance, body language, and sound. In appearance, like if for example, if there is any interview or conference or something, if I go like wearing sweatshirt and pants, so people will think, yeah, what he's wearing, this is his presentation is going on or going to be, so what he'll do. But if I'm wearing, I'll keep on check on my hairstyle, my dress up, like what I'm wearing, what I'm doing. If I'm like, okay, chill, the other people who are there become disinterested, and the topic, whatever the theme or something, becomes like not matched the present situation and the appearance I'm wearing or whatever I'm doing. Body language, like here, seeing this picture, we can tell that these people are not interested, these are getting lazy or something. Just if they say no, we are very active, but their body language can express it, yes, you are not active. If you are like, oh, oof, oof, like do like this, and someone asks what happened to you, we're like, nothing, I'm just fine, but the person is saying, yeah, you have some problem. That is very simple in our day-to-day life, because body language is non-verbal, even non-verbal communication is in our daily life. Even if we are doing nothing, we are just sitting, and in front of the person, if two persons are sitting, like I'm sitting over here and the other person is sitting in front of me, we are not communicating, but we can still communicate through non-verbal communication, because our gestures, our postures can tell that if I'm being lazy, or I'm very active, or I'm just want to sleep or something like that. So these are the difference between non-verbal and verbal communication.
There are 2-3 questions that you want to ask. So you want to ask them. Okay, in the very first or the second slide, you talked about that there are 4 forms of communication or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? The categories: spoken, verbal, and non-verbal. Then verbal and written, they are in the same category, isn't it?
No, ma'am. Actually, written, like in verbal communication, it's kind of a personal, because we can send messages. We can.
Then wherever the words are involved, that is the verbal communication, right?
Yeah, but ma'am, in written communication, it basically or majorly used in business part, like when we are presenting something, that is also communication. If I'm presenting you my PPT, that is also communication, that I'm showing you my written uh, my written words, like this you ask, you can read it, that yeah you have written, that is also written communication. But in written communication there is personal, you like messages or something, that comes under
If you are saying
that is
written,
also a part of verbal communication, right?
so according to you, there must be 2 or 3 more categories like visual communication, because picture,
graphs.
visualization, audio is a form of communication. So ma'am is trying to say there are basically 2 kind of communication, verbal and
Verbal and
non-verbal.
non-verbal. And verbal contains the written as well. That you have communicated in the latest slide as well. See your slide number 4.
Verbal
This
and-
one, yes. Right? Oral and verbal has written and oral both. Right? Okay. Yeah. Sir, any question?
Are you confident you can handle students?
Yes sir.
I think she's
Okay, so if you have a class of say around 70 people, would you be able to
control them.
control this? Yes. Confident about it?
So if some student is doing some mischief or so is doing some nonsense, what will you do? Main
So-
thing we want the student should be under control.
Yes sir. First of all, I'll try to make them calm, to ask whatever you are doing, just be obviously I'm being will be polite, that please keep quiet. If you want to talk something, if it is really very urgent, you can go out and can talk and come after that, because there are other students who wants to study, and please, if you will be quiet and little concentrate over whatever I'm teaching you, then other students will also be able to understand easily. Otherwise, if you are making chaos on the corner of the class, then other people will also get disturbed and disinterested.
According to you, what is the most important thing in communication? Verbal thing or non-verbal thing like posture, body language and all that?
So, according to me,
Yeah.
so non-verbal communication is very important. Very, very important. Because sometimes we don't concentrate on the words, we concentrate on the body. Because if I'll take the example of our class, if the student is sitting, lying behind and like chairs se bilkul niche hoke, so I can guess it that he is not interested in my class. So I'll make him interested, like we'll do for a moment like 5 minutes activity to make students to create their interest in our class, because we used to do that. Because for a moment students will become disinterested, and this is usual. Not everyone will be interested. So
Okay, thank you, Saleha.